It's no good. There's no way out.
We know that, so stop wasting your energy and sit still.
Wonder how Anniehal's doing.
I guess the best we can hope for is that they threw her in a cell too.
And here I was thinking travelling with the one and only Princess Gloria might keep me out of trouble for once. So much for royal privilege, Your Highness?
Princess Gloria of Musa.
Prince Pollux? Is that you? But what are you doing locked up down here? Prince Castor said you were off exploring the world.
If only that were true. Alas, my brother has deceived you. I have been a prisoner here for many days now.
Gosh, what's happened to him?
He has not been the same since he came into possession of a certain strange stone known as an asterisk.
He has one too, huh? Where did he get it?
I am not sure. He mentioned having received it from a traveler of some description.
A traveler?
But never mind that. What was my brother thinking, sending you, of all people, down here to rot, Your Highness?
And how is everyone finding the dungeons?
It's him.
Prince Castor, please, I have to know. Why did you steal the crystal?
Why? Because I wanted it, of course. Is that not perfectly obvious? Our country is a barren desert, barely able to grow enough to support itself. So it was only natural that I coveted the crystal. I must protect my realm, my people. And to think that fool Bernard thought to keep it for himself. We were so lucky that you arrived here when you did, Princess Gloria. Just in time to sacrifice yourself for the sake of Savalon by allowing us to silence you once and for all.
What?
Damn it. We need to get out of here.
I'll let you out.
Anyhow.
My friend here found the key. 1 second.
Thank you, Anihal.
My friends are in danger. You have to save the city.
We will.
But if we're gonna do that, we'll need you to look after Prince Pollux for us.
Can you do that, Anihal?
Please, Princess Gloria, help my brother. He is not himself.
We will, Your Highness.
Welcome back to more Bravely Default 2. Last time, we invaded Bernard's mansion, found some treasure, and obtained the water crystal, or so we thought. Castor stabbed us in the back. We should have seen it coming, especially with Elvis talking about all of the information about how nobles are always surrounded by backstabbers and spies. Little did we know that the noble themselves would be the backstabber. This time, we confront Castor and obtain the water crystal for good. Whatever it takes. Listen, Gloria. About Prince Castor. Thank you, but you need not worry on my behalf. Still, you've been friends since you were kids, right? Yes, there weren't too many princes and princesses of our age, so it was inevitable, really. I just cannot imagine what could have happened to him. How he could have changed so much. He was always so dutiful, always putting his kingdom first. You know that we're probably going to have to fight him, right? Yes. And you're okay with that? I have resolved to do whatever is required in order to reclaim the crystals, no matter what or who stands in my way. Whatever awaits us, I will not turn from the path I have chosen. I am the last of the Musan line. I have a duty to my kingdom. And I have a duty to my old friend. If he has chosen the wrong path, he must be stopped. I can see that your mind's made up, and I'm not about to stop you. Don't worry, Gloria. We're going to get those crystals back. I won't rest until we do. One important thing to note, your stats do not reset. Make sure you heal up. And we also have obtained Thief. This will be going on Adele. We're going to have Vanguard as our sub-job. We lose out on that extra damage output, but one thing I am going to do is I am going to put a large JP orb on Adele. Puts our job level 5. Steel Breath, Flee, Steel Spirit, Sky Slicer. We do need to adjust her gear, though, as she obviously does not have enough weight to hold this all. Ice Talismans are also a very, very good accessory to have equipped. Water resistance is going to be pretty important, so I suggest that. Also, Adele, honestly, the loadout that I have on her isn't ideal, but I think it'll work for what I'm going to be going for. Much as it shames me to say it, I am no warrior. I must ask in your aid in confronting my brother. Be careful, won't you? We will. Though we do have one stop we need to make before we go and confront Castor. We are allowed to freely explore the city of Savalon before fighting Castor, so if you need to do any final preparations, this is a good time to do it. One thing I would suggest you do is that if you went into that optional mansion dungeon, like I did before getting to this point, there are Kate C enemies that you can go and capture with the Beastmaster. Those are very, very good enemies to have. I don't think I captured any of them myself, so if you want to, you can go ahead and do that. I will not be doing that, though. I'm also going to go ahead and switch it over to nighttime because I want to take advantage of lunar power. Okay, I'm all ready to go. Nothing else for us to do but to confront Castor. Let's go. Castor can be found in the throne room's balcony room. Right here. Make sure you're fully prepared. This one's a doozy.
Castor! How dare you? Your Highness, I shall summon the guard at once.
There will be no need for that. I think I can manage a few escaped criminals.
But Your Highness...
Are you deaf, Dromid? Or simply stupid?
Neither, Your Highness.
When will you learn to keep your mouth shut, Now make yourself useful. Return to your chambers and add the following to the annals. The noble prince smote the wicked interlopers, hell-bent on his senseless murder, with ease. You can do that much, I assume? We must ensure that the story of our realm remains an inspirational one, after all.
What changed you so much, Prince Castor? You never used to be like this.
And what would you know? You who lived a charmed life in a kingdom of plenty? I have done what I had to do. For my realm. For my people. And what thanks did I get? None! And all the while the elders grew fat, and my father did nothing for fear of losing their favor. The desert encroached ever further, and all anyone could think of was themselves. Then she appeared, and gave me the gift of the asterisk. But never mind that now. Oh, mighty stone, lend me your strength. I care not what the cost might be.
Prince Castor!
May the asterisk's power lay low all who dare to stand in my way! I will relinquish the crystal to no one! No one! You think all that water is bad for the city? It is nothing compared to what drought would do. Nothing! We need the crystal more than anyone! And now that I have made it mine, none shall take it from me!
Prince Castor, the Berserker. Castor's abilities will pierce default, meaning that it's completely pointless. You can default if you want to build a BP, but honestly, I would advise against it. I will be doing it a little bit here, but I have advised a strategy that revolves around me not doing it all that much. Castor also counters various magic attack-based abilities, primarily all three of the Black Mage's elemental abilities. Meaning that Black Mage is kind of useless in this fight, outside of poison. First things first here, though, we are going to use a magnifying glass to examine Prince Castor. 28,000 HP, weak to water, wind, daggers, and bows. He also has the Berserk status on. We want to get our physical defense up as much as possible. That's why I have 2 bards in this encounter. So, we're going to go ahead and do 2 rounds of singing to boost our physical defense to as high as we can get it. Also, if you have Beastmaster and you have those, the KCs that I was talking about earlier, Prince Castor is vulnerable to poison and freeze. Freeze can give you a lot of free turns to deal damage to him as long as you don't cast fire on him. So that's not a bad idea either. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and cast Invigorate. Prince Castor's gonna attack, yeah, 1100 damage while he's in the middle of Vent Fury. Square One is also not a bad ability to bring here if you want to. Let's go ahead and Steal Breath. Get ourselves about 300 HP. And we're also going to keep trying to utilize our physical defense boosting abilities. We want that as high as possible. Get our attack boosting ones as well. 797 damage, that sucks, but, you know, that's just kind of how it goes. Let's go ahead and use Flying Heal Drop. 1500 damage. Let's see if we can Poison Castor. Castor does have an AoE-based ability. It's called Crescent Moon. It does a very powerful physical attack on everyone. We gotta be careful around that. Let's see how much Neo Cross Slash does. About, not that much. If I do fall to this encounter, I will switch Adele back to Vanguard and kill him that way. I kinda hope I don't have to do that. Okay, let's start defaulting here. There's water damage. Aha! I have those ice talismans on, sucker! Yeah, Castor does have a water-based attack, so having those ice talismans on is very, very important, since it will let you completely reduce his damage output. Boost our physical defense by quite a bit. Let's go ahead and start defaulting here. He's defaulting as well, giving us maybe a free action here, maybe? There's Shell Split, which is a physical defense lowering ability. Oh dear, alright. We also have Sky Slicer here, costs 1 BP to use. Not that much damage. Unfortunately, Adele will not be our main damage dealer here. We can do Neo Cross Slash and then Steel Spirit, but Seth will probably be doing most of our damage. Let's go ahead and default with Elvis here. There's Shell Split again, and Shell Split on Seth. Okay, we're chucking something I don't really want to use on them. Let's use Invigorate twice here. Use Gloria's turn to revive Elvis, and then we also want to go ahead and heal Seth here. Perfect. Let's use Adele's turn here to weaken Castor. There we go. We want his attack power to be as low as possible. Use Elvis's turn here to boost our team. Vent Fury again, great. Let's use Flying Heal Drop, and then we can use our turn to also use a High Potion, since we do not want to be in low HP for very long against Castor. 2,000 damage per hit is not bad at all, actually. Slowly but surely weakening him. Fang again. Use Gloria's turn here, default, build up some BP. Let's see if we can Poison Castor. There we go, got it. Use Adele's turn here. Let's use Steel Breath, get some HP back. Ooh, good thing we got that. Heal up with Gloria here. Thankfully, we are slowly making our way towards utilizing a special move on Gloria. Is use Mercy Smash. 1,800 damage. Let's have Elvis re-up our defense boost. Let's have Adele re-up the physical attack lowering. There we go. Perfect. Let's have Gloria heal. How close is she to a special? Three magic casts away. Perfect. Seth, do another Mercy Smash. And then Elvis, we're gonna default with you. There's Shell Splits again. Default with Adele. Let's heal Seth. Let's use Elvis's turn actually to give Gloria a mini ether. Let's use 2 mini ethers on her. There we go. And then Seth, we can do another Mercy Smash. Vent Fury again. Let's use this time to defang, and then we'll just keep defanging, I guess. I don't really want to worry about doing like Neo Cross Slash or anything, so we'll just keep defanging, yeah. Sounds like a good plan. There's Gloria's turn. Let's cast Protect on... Actually, no. Let's use this turn to just boost our physical defenses again. Elvis. Let's default. There's the Vent Fury again. And there's Specialty, Master's Voice.
It's my time to shine. Okay, everybody?
Castor, I actually really like as an antagonist. I was not surprised at all that he backstabbed us, but I think his motivations are actually very realistic.
Meddlers! Busybodies! Why must everyone insist on obstructing me? First my father, then Pollux, then Bernard, and now you! But I will not be hindered in my purpose. My kingdom shall be saved!
There it was again. Yeah, I actually do like Castor's character quite a bit, as I feel like it's pretty genuine. I mean, yeah, he's done some really shitty stuff, but it's in the name of the kingdom, you know? Obviously, he still needs to go down. He's a terrible influence on Savalon and really needs to be taken down. But I don't know, I actually do really like his character. Let's go ahead and Defang, steal some of the HP as well. Let's go ahead and also do Don't Let Him, let's boost our defenses again. Let's get around to Seth's turn. He's at 8,000 HP. Let's see if we can finish him off. Mercy Smash time.
Prepare for impact. Try this for size. I've got a little something for you.
Fools!
What has happened to you, Prince Castor?
And there we go. Prince Castor is down. Honestly, a pretty fun fight. Especially since defaulting is a very risky option, since he can just pierce it and kill you outright. We didn't see Crescent Moon at all. Wow, okay. I guess our Mercy Strike strategy was just really good. Yeah, keep his physical attack down. That is his primary mean of hurting you. Having Ice Talismans is really nice to mitigate water damage and keep your physical defense up as high as possible. Pretty standard fight, and a pretty cool one in my opinion. You got plant food as well. 2 episodes in a row, 2 asterisks in a row. This one's a doozy. It's the Berserker. Berserkers are unbridled balls of rage who specialize in swinging enormous axes to devastating effect. Their abilities are stuff like Crescent Moon, something we didn't see, which perform physical attack on all targets. Very, very strong ability. They also have the ability Vent Fury, which lets them manually berserk themselves, meaning that you cannot control them, but their physical attack is increased by quite a bit, with their physical defense being lowered as well. The Berserker is also primarily focused on debuffing magical and physical defense, letting them just deal boatloads of damage even more. They have stuff like Double Attack and Amp Strike, which just ooze damage. This is a job that can hit damage cap without breaking a sweat whatsoever. Though most of their abilities, outside of their small debuffs, have large costs, whether it's HP, BP, or MP. If you want just a pure, unbridled physical attacker that can also debuff opponents pretty well, Berserker's for you.
Enough, Castor! Hand over the crystal!
Never! Why must you insist on standing against me? I could change Savalon. I can save it. Look outside the city. What do you see? Nothing but sand. Sand and more sand. And the waterways? What little relief they provide soon dries up. You saw the ruins. The same fate awaits us too. But I refuse to let that happen. I refuse to roll over and die. Perhaps fate agrees that my cause is a just one.
What? Your Highness! We heard the commotion and came as quickly as we could.
Thank goodness you are here! Help me! You must help me! They were trying to kill me!
Princess Gloria? How did you escape the dungeons? Quickly! The prince is in danger!
What do we do now? Think of something, Elvis!
Well, suddenly my ideas are worth listening to. And what miraculous something do you expect me to think of exactly? Crikey! Would you look at that?
Father! Why do you refuse to listen? We cannot let this opportunity pass us by.
The opportunity of invading an allied nation? Boy, have you gone mad? It ill becomes a Prince of Savalon to allow himself to be convinced of such nonsense by one such as this.
Well, really. I have simply advised the Prince of the best course of action if he wishes to save our beloved realm.
Do you not see, Father? Once the crystal is ours, Savalon will flourish!
Dromed, lay down your pen. I would not have what is to follow besmirch the records. I have no idea what has got into you lately, Castor, but this behavior must cease. Perhaps a period of contemplation would do you good. Men, escort the prince to his chambers.
Let me go! Let me go! Let me go, curse you!
Castor!
Your Highness, please, compose yourself.
None shall stop me! None shall stand in my way!
Your Majesty, you must escape, quickly!
Yes!
Come back here! You will not escape me!
Castor! You fool!
This is quite the pickle we find ourselves in, Your Highness.
Do not try my patience.
Of course. Worry not, dear Prince. I am sure we can find a way to smooth things over.
Pray that you can, for the sake of your head.
Yes, yes. There is, however, the small matter of the position we discussed.
Dromed!
Yes, Your Highness.
Let the record state that my father is missing, and destroy any evidence that might suggest otherwise.
But, Your Highness!
All is for Savalon's salvation. The crystal must be ours. And in order for that to happen, Bernard must become an elder. Make it so.
Very well, Your Highness. Right away.
It was his own fault. What was that?
Your Highness! Was that? Did you?
No, wait. Do you not trust your prince? It was mere trickery. A cheap ploy to besmirch my name.
What? Look! Enough, Your Highness. The game is up.
What do you mean?
To continue with this pretense would be simply to pile one crime upon another. I falsified the official records. I thought it best for you and for our nation, but I was wrong. The vision you saw was the truth. The king died by Prince Castor's hand.
No, wait! There's been a mistake, a misunderstanding. I'm innocent! You doubt me? You, my loyal subjects!
We simply wish to know the full story, Your Highness. Please, come back inside.
No, wait, please!
Prince Castor! Well, don't just stand there! Quickly!
Princess Gloria, how can we ever begin to apologize?
There is nothing to apologize for. The crystal has been recovered. That is all that matters.
Please, think no more of my brother. He murdered our father and stole a priceless treasure from a trusted ally. His actions were unforgivable.
He said he got the asterisk from some kind of traveler, right?
Indeed, and it was from the same traveler that he learned of the crystal.
Do you know anything about who they were?
Only that it was a woman. None of us got close enough to discern any more than that.
What's going to happen to Dromed?
He has asked that he be imprisoned. He has also tendered his resignation as record keeper to the court. But our nation has need of his wisdom. I hope that in time, all will be as it once was.
I'm gonna go back in there for a little bit. I find it ironic that the missed strike on his father led to Castor's death. Also, I'm assuming they found the king's body behind this grandfather clock. That's what the cutscene alludes to in my... At least, that's what I'm assuming. What a way to go, Castor. We obtained a new job, though. The Berserker. Lots of powerful moves on this one, but we'll talk about that at a later time. For now, we're gonna rest up. And while we won't be saying goodbye to Savalon just yet, I do think it would be nice to know exactly where we're heading to next.
The water is receding.
Praise be to the heavens!
Looks like the effects of the crystal are starting to wear off.
Yes. I have suppressed its power, for now. I hope this will suffice until we can return it to its rightful place.
It's Anihal!
Hey, Anihal. You doing okay?
Yes. My friends are with me. I'm fine. Anihal? I did not have a chance to thank you properly last time. Thank you so much for healing my little friend. I was wondering if you wanted to come to my house and play with us one day. What? I'd love to. Thanks again, Anihal. We'll see you soon. It's lonely without Bernard, but thanks to you, I know I'm not alone. Are you leaving?
Yep. Afraid so. We have more crystals to find.
Oh. About those. I think I saw one in Wiswald when I was there with the circus.
Wiswald, you say?
You know the place, Elvis?
Yeah, pretty well. He was born there.
Where in Wiswald did you see it, kiddo?
On top of a tower in the middle of a city. I didn't see it up close, but the way it was glowing, it was the same.
All right. Looks like we know where we're headed next.
Dear old Wiswald, eh?
Well, there we go. We have our next destination set. Oh, hey, a party chat, too. Where to next? Progress at last. We've got the water crystal. I haven't gotten to talk about it because of all the seriousness, but I love Adele's thief design. It's so cool. 3 more to go. And so to Wiswald. I hope we will be able to learn more of the crystals there. Me too. That's where you're from, right, Elvis? I never heard anything about any crystals back when I was living back there, though. Not even a whiff of a hint of a rumor. But who knows what may have happened since you set out on your journey. We will lose little by paying it a visit, at least. Alrighty then. I'll lead the way, and I'll show you around a few of my old haunts when we get there. There's no one there I don't know. If there's any juicy info to be had, we'll soon sniff it out. Sounds good. So, what kind of place is Wiswald, Elvis? It's where magical scholars and masters of the arcane arts gather. And it was set up by none other than my teacher and mentor, Lady Emma. So it's a pretty young nation then. Outside of the magic-y stuff, there's not a whole lot to see or do. Maybe, but you'll like it, I'm sure. Wow, so the whole place is full of wizards. Anyone who's played Bravely Second, that name probably gave a lot of people PTSD. Either way, we'll save that for a later date. Next time on Bravely Default 2, we're going to be checking out not Beastmaster, we'll be checking out Berserker. But we're also going to be returning to Halcyonia, as there is quite a bit there to do. So, yeah. That said, I'll see you soon.